In a small, cheerful house nestled between rolling hills and blooming flowers, there lived a 7-year-old girl named Chinky. Her morning routine was as bright and delightful as the sunshine that gently woke her from her dreams. Chinky's fluffy white cat, Bali, was always by her side, ready for the day's adventures. As the golden rays of the sun peeked through her window, Chinky stirred from her slumber. Bali curled up in a soft ball at the foot of her bed, stretched lazily and let out a small yawn. Chinky's room was filled with the soft glow of the morning light, casting playful shadows on the walls. Chinky rubbed her sleepy eyes and smiled at Bali, who blinked back with his big round eyes. Chinky said in her sweet sing-song voice, "Good morning, Bali." Bali responded with a soft meow, his way of saying good morning too. With a bounce in her step, Chinky hopped out of bed and tiptoed over to her window, pulling back the curtains to let in the full brightness of the day. The world outside was a kaleidoscope of colors, flowers in full bloom, birds chirping merrily, and the sky painted in shades of blue. It was a perfect morning. Downstairs, the aroma of a delicious breakfast filled the air. Chinky's parents were already in the kitchen, busy preparing a spread of healthy and tasty foods. Her mother was flipping pancakes on the griddle, while her father set the table with plates and cutlery. "Good morning, Chinky," her mother greeted with a warm smile. "Come and help us set the table." Chinky eagerly ran to the kitchen, where Bali followed closely behind, his tail flicking with excitement. She placed napkins and utensils on the table, her little hands working diligently. As they sat down for breakfast, Chinky's mother served fluffy pancakes drizzled with maple syrup, along with fresh fruit and a glass of orange juice. Bali, sitting patiently beside Chinky's chair. Chinky's father said cheerfully as he took a bite of his pancake, "Today is going to be a wonderful day. Are you excited for school?" Chinky nodded vigorously yes. "And after school we're going to the park." After breakfast, it was time for Chinky to get ready for school. She brushed her teeth, combed her hair, and packed her little backpack with books and snacks. Bali watched her every move with interest, occasionally batting at the straps of her backpack with his paw. Chinky's mother helped her put on her school uniform, a neat white and red dress with a red tie. Her mother said, "You look very smart today, Chinky." Bali, feeling a bit left out, let out a soft meow. Chinky giggled and gave him a quick pat on the head. Chinky said, "Don't worry, Bali. I'll be back soon, and then we can go to the park." With a final check in the mirror, Chinky was ready to go. Her parents walked her to the school bus stop, where other children were already waiting. Chinky waved goodbye to her parents and hopped onto the bus. At school, Chinky's day was filled with joy and learning. Her classroom was a bright, colorful space, and her teacher, Mrs. Patel, greeted the children with a warm smile. "Good morning, class," Mrs. Patel said as the children settled into their seats. Chinky's friends were already there, and they greeted her with cheerful waves. They quickly got to work, singing their favorite rhyme.
One little sun up in the sky, shining bright and way up high. Two little birds are chirping near, flapping wings and singing clear. Three little frogs jump in a row, splashing in the pond below. Four little cars go vroom, 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 racing fast, zooming through the room. Five little fingers on each hand, waving high and making a band. neighbors make a cheer. 6 little stars are shining here. 7 little ducks so soft and sweet. 8 little balloons dancing to the beat. 9 little fishes swim so free. 10 little toes just count with me. Numbers are fun and numbers are neat. Count them all and tap your feet. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 5 and 6 and 7 more. 8 and 9 and 10 to see. Counting numbers is so much fun for me.
During recess, Chinky and her friends played in the schoolyard, running and laughing. Bali, who had been staying at home, was probably enjoying a nap or a playful chase around the house. Chinky thought about him fondly and looked forward to their afternoon at the park. When the school day ended, Chinky hurriedly gathered her things and ran to the bus. The ride home was filled with the chatter of excited children recounting their day's adventures. Back at home, Chinky was greeted by the sight of Bali waiting eagerly at the door. He meowed with delight as Chinky stepped inside, and she scooped him up into a big hug. Chinky announced, "Guess what, Bali? We're going to the park today." Chinky's mother had already packed a picnic basket with tasty treats, and soon they were on their way to the park. The park was a vibrant place, with swings, slides, and a large open field perfect for running around. Chinky and Bali spent the afternoon exploring, playing on the swings, and enjoying the fresh air. They even made new friends and played games together. As the sun began to set and the sky turned shades of pink and orange, Chinky and her family headed home. Bali, tired from the day's adventures, nestled into Chinky's arms as they walked. Back at home, Chinky's mother prepared a cozy spot in the living room for bedtime. They gathered together on the big, comfy bed, with Chinky's favorite storybook in hand. Chinky's mother read aloud, her voice soft and soothing. Bali curled up beside Chinky, purring contentedly as the story unfolded. The tales of magical adventures and heroic deeds captivated Chinky, who listened with wide eyes and a happy heart. Chinky drank a warm glass of milk, her mother's comforting presence making her feel safe and loved. Bali, feeling sleepy, nuzzled against Chinky, his soft fur warm and comforting. "Good night, Bali," Chinky whispered, her eyes growing heavy. "I love you," Bali responded with a soft purr, and soon, the room was filled with the gentle sound of Chinky's breathing as she drifted off to sleep. The moonlight filtered through the curtains, casting a soft glow over the room. And so, as the night deepened and the world outside grew quiet, Chinky and Bali dreamed sweet dreams, their hearts full of love and joy. Another perfect day had come to an end, and they looked forward to the adventures that tomorrow would bring. In their little corner of the world, Chinky and Bali's days were filled with happiness, love, and simple pleasures. Each morning brought new opportunities for fun and learning, and each night was a peaceful end to a day well spent. Their bond was unbreakable, and their lives were a beautiful tapestry of everyday moments that made each day special. And so, Chinky and Bali continued their journey, one sunny morning and joyful adventure at a time, living their days with laughter, love, and a sense of wonder. We will come back soon.